Well, I've been trying to record a bunch of different videos. Don't really know where I want to go with anything. But you know what? Fuck it. The Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States by the Cato Institute. Cato, I say Cato, whatever. Let me read a little bit here. This is, I'm skipping a little bit ahead, whatever. It's just a little part. Thus, the cardinal moral truths are these: that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Now let's think about this. All men, mankind, in a gist, only way they can write it justly or, purposely is just say all men. All men are created equal. Man, woman, black, white, brown, whatever. We're all created equal. To remain equal, whatever creator you have, whatever creator, it doesn't matter. It doesn't say, Christian God. It doesn't say Catholic God. It doesn't say Muslim. It just says created, or that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. That among these are your life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. You got a lot of government going on right now. Way too much government. Eventually, everybody's going to be government. 87,000 new IRS agents. What else we got? We got the ATF, the IRS. We got FBI, CIA. What's that one? Homeland Security. I'm sure there's more I'm forgetting right now, but you got a lot of government agencies. And a lot of them are running around pretty goddamn rogue. Well, in today's political climate, they're not being rogue. They're doing exactly what is it? What is asked of them? What is expected of them? I wouldn't say asked. What is expected? Let's go back to this. So, we are all created equal as defined by our natural rights. Thus, no one has rights superior to those of anyone else. The president has no rights better than I do. The president has no rights better than you do. Your governor, your senators, none of them. They all put their fucking pants on, one leg at a goddamn time. Every fucking morning. I mean, sure, some of them have to have their fucking mommy put their goddamn coat jacket on coming off of fucking Chair Force One. What the fuck? Can't even fucking dress himself. And people want to say he's better than what we had before. I mean, yeah, sure, he could have calmed down with the fucking mean tweets and shit. But seriously, the economy was doing a lot better. He had a lot. The first time I voted I voted for I voted for the guy that uh, the portly guy. Well, say is it portly? I don't know if he's portly. Let's say he's got a big rump, okay? But everybody's been biting at the biting at the bit. They've been biting at the bit, chomping down on fucking 77-year-old man's fucking ding dong, and thinking he's a fucking saint. I don't know, sniffing children, fucking talking about children playing with your fucking blonde hairy legs and shit. Ugh. I hope my kids never get anywhere near him. Um, but they're no more equal than I am. I swear, none of them. I voted for the rump the first time. Second time, I voted against him. Why? Because I couldn't support his. I mean, I couldn't support the bump stock ban. I don't have a bump stock. I don't plan on ever getting one. It's just a stupid little novelty item, but to ban an object, to ban an object is the stupidest thing you could do. You know, murder is illegal, but people still find other ways to do it all the time. Hammers are always like number one in the category of fucking murder. I wouldn't use a hammer. It's a little too messy if you ask me, but we are all created equal. Created equal. What you do from the point you are created to the point you become more and more sentient, more and more aware of your world, what you do legally determines if you're still just as equal or not. That's why murder, that murder should come with a death sentence. I don't think there was something that says mm, that's my neighbor tripping out over there. I've heard the saying like the how does it go? Oh, what the fuck is that? It executing someone doesn't mean that there's any less murderers in the world or something like that. But yes, if there's a murderer who kills like 3 or 4 people, and one guy has to pull the switch on the murderer, that kind of takes care of the amount of killers in the world. I mean, I'm more worried about the amount of people that are being killed than the amount of people that are murderers. You know? I have no sympathy for murderers. And you're not equal to me. You were created equal to me, but something happened along the way. I have no sympathy for child rapists or for rapists in general. Um, you're not equal to me in that aspect. Pedophiles, not fucking equal to me. Something happened along the way where you decided you weren't going to be equal. You were created equal, but you decided not to be equal anymore. And that's where you're lacking in your moral judgment. Am I morally perfect? Probably not. I'd probably be on the edge, but I don't go around murdering. I don't go around raping. I don't go around pedophiling, being a pedophile, whatever you want to call it. I don't go around sucker punching people for no reason. I don't go around trying to get in fights. It, you're not equal to me at that point. There is a point where you are no longer equal. Your skin color doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck about that. Your heritage, your culture doesn't matter. Appreciate it if you have a good heritage and a good culture. But I don't appreciate it if you come from a shitty fucking background. I don't like you. I don't want to be around you. And you can definitely do better. So, we are created equal and we have rights as equal men. Go ahead and fuck around and find out what happens when you don't want to have those rights anymore. But you should just be real careful what makes you decide to not be equal anymore. Yeah, I think this video's gone on long enough. It's probably one of my longer videos. Hopefully I'm not sounding like I'm just rambling. I've been reading this quite a bit. Well, as much as I can. And it's very important not to give our rights away. These are our rights. Whether you want to use them or not is on you. But just know you can vote them out, but you're going to have to fight to get them back. And if you're not willing to fight for them, you might want to vote for them. Because the government sure as fuck won't just give them back. You have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.